Welcome to the Astro Forecast for the week of July 8th through the 14th. We are fresh off that new moon in Cancer, and the moon is gaining light. And we start off the week with a first quarter phase with the moon in Leo. This is a fun time. We want to have parties, we want to enjoy, we want to tell stories, we want to be theatrical and dramatic and enjoy the week. It's going to be a good week. Let's start off with Monday, July 8th. We have Venus sextile to Uranus. And Venus is what we love and value, and Uranus is kind of chaos, change, ingenious, effervescent, versatility. So this is a time now we want to have fun. We want to enjoy life, embrace new experiences and unconventional approaches. We want to try new things. This is a good time to try a new outfit. If you've been thinking about trying a new hairdo or tattoo or something that way, I would say give it a little more thought, because this can be a bit impulsive. And this, energy has us, it's great for trying new things, having an adventure, experiencing life, meeting new friends. Not so great in terms of spending money or trying to make good investments, because you could feel a little bit impulsive with this energy, but it could also lead to some really great outcomes where you're discovering things you didn't know before. So temper it a little bit. Also on Monday, July 8th, we have Mercury in Leo sextile to Jupiter. This is beautiful, big thinking, great ideas, talking it out with people, getting to the bottom of things. This could be about storytelling, again, research, optimism, intellectual growth, and expansive communication. This aspect favors learning, teaching, and sharing knowledge with enthusiasm. So a great time to talk, to share, to be on stage, to maybe write a short story, to do a podcast, things like that. Great time for that. On Wednesday, July 10th, we have the Sun trine to Saturn retrograde. So Sun trine Saturn is a good time to get things done. It is a fortifying experience. It's promoting emotional stability, responsibility, long-term planning. And this aspect encourages grounding emotional insights into practical actions. So this is a good time to get things done. If you had a list of things to do over the summer, clean out the gutters or wash the windows or things like that, this energy will help you to do that and remove any blocks to your forward momentum. Thursday, July 11th, we have Venus trine to Neptune retrograde. This is a really beautiful aspect for creativity, for sensitivity, for enjoying things. Being near the water is a really good one. Enhancing romantic ideals, artistic inspiration, spiritual connection. This fosters deep compassion, creativity, and dreamy experiences in love. So be careful now if you're starting a new relationship, because this can be rose-colored glasses on, not such great things, or lipstick on a pig, as they say. It can just feel like, things are better than they are. But it's a lovely summer, experience if you're going traveling. And both those planets are in water signs. So Venus is in Cancer, which is like nurturing and intuition and emotions. And Neptune is in Pisces, which is creativity, empathy, spirituality. So this is a really great one for going on a retreat, experiencing life, having being by the water, going swimming, doing a wonderful holiday things, brunching with a girlfriend. Lovely for this. Also on Thursday, July 11th, we have Venus moving from the last degrees of Cancer into Leo. Venus in Leo is J-Lo, right? She has got big hair, big earrings. She likes to look good, feel good, be on a stage, and it is, the sign of the storyteller, dramatic, theatrics, fun, frivolity, creativity, self-expression. So this is a time now when Venus is moving out of that nurturing and more into that bold, courageous, embodying fire sign of Leo, right? And Leo rules the heart. So this is heart energy, right? Go with where your heart desires. This is expressive in love, creativity, self-confidence in relationships. And this transit encourages bold displays of affection and appreciation of beauty and luxury. And Venus will stay here until August 4th. So enjoy this energy of Venus. And then Venus finally on Friday, July 12th. This one is the most hard aspect of the week, and it'll be in play. I'm going to say we're going to feel it Wednesday, Thursday, exact on Friday, and then it'll start to move away Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And it is Venus opposite Pluto. So Pluto is retrograde going back to the 0 degrees of Aquarius, and it is a very intense placement for Pluto. Pluto is death, rebirth, and transformation. In Aquarius is about humanity, all of us coming together, rising up, innovation, technology, advancing, thoughts and ideals, being there for one another, right? Charities. And again, elevating humanity and consciousness is Aquarius. So Pluto is trying to break apart anything that is holding back this. And Venus is in the first degrees, 0 degrees of Leo, which is about my rights, my personal gifts, me, what do I bring to the table? So this can be a tension in the public with regards to ideals, idealization, and righteousness, right? This is what I am, my rights versus the collective rights, and who gets to win, so this can be a real big battle of the wills with this energy. And it's bringing my mind to like US politics, to places in the world where we're fighting the we and the me, right? We're trying to, the underdog is trying to win something, or trying to showcase how it is being not heard, or atrocities are being committed. My mind is going to Gaza, and how there's still, there's I mean they're saying under the guise of returning hostages, but there's so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people dying that have nothing to do with the hostages. So it's just been so challenging in terms of watching this go on and trying to sign petitions and be a voice, and yet nothing continues to move forward in that. And there's protests around the world, and more people are seeing that this is not what they're saying it is, and yet nothing is being done. And so there's it's a pressure cooker, right? There's sort of this battle of the wills that is continuing to increase in pressure, and this might be a boiling over point. So highlights intense dynamics in relationships and financial matters, because Venus rules money. And this aspect calls for addressing power imbalances and transforming deep-seated issues. This is Pluto is death, rebirth, and transformation. It also rules trauma, ancestral trauma, and generational healing. So there's going to be something that's coming up around this time. And July tends to be a time when we're in, summer mode, and we're not really in this like getting a lot of stuff done. Of course, people are still working during the summer months. And so there can be this feeling of something to do with our money or taxes, or are we taking care of the less fortunate? So noticing this in the news, noticing, if you don't watch the news, that's fine, noticing it within you, because it doesn't matter if you watch the news, you'll feel the divide here. It's reflected out into, in the news anyways. I love watching the news because it really reflects astrology, and I'm like, oh, I saw that coming, and seeing that happening. And I like to know what's going on so that I can be a voice for what's right in the world as well. So wishing you a wonderful week of connection, of joy, of enjoying this more and more of this Leo energy coming into the collective, but then also remembering that we have a social voice. We are here. You can vote with your dollars. You can, you have something that is important to be said in the world. And we're not just innocent bystanders, as if, I think it's Martin Luther King said something about silence is complicit, but I might not be him, but it's that whole understanding of when we are quiet, we are letting things happen. So this Venus opposite of Pluto is, where do you want to lend your voice to something that's really important to your heart in the world? All right. Wishing you a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next week. Take care.